Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin saw quite a bit of a jump that pushed a lot of altcoins above key resistance levels. For example, ADA has pushed higher than 55 cents, a key breakout point. Solana is nearly there at 48.40. So yeah, we see a lot of movement in the space, which is fantastic, which is all currently in line with the bullish scenario. Most importantly, there's quite a bit of volume coming in here as well. So the chart is currently looking really good, and based on probabilities, we can assume currently that the low is in. Again, 60% probability. It's not like an 80% or 90% probability that the low is in for Bitcoin and the altcoins. By the way, it's different for altcoins. For Ethereum, I would give it a higher probability that the low is in, just because we see more evidence in the Elliott Wave patterns. We haven't done already what we need to do to complete the first relevant impulse. Bitcoin, not yet. There are a couple of options how this can all play out here for Bitcoin. Currently, we can see Bitcoin push higher here in line with expectations. We saw here the wave 1, the wave 2, and we can assume we are now in the third wave. That should take us to around 30k or more if it plays out that way. This here is another 1-2 setup, and then, no, not that one. This one is another 1-2 setup, 1-2. And then also here we are in the wave 3, and then we go to the subwave of that, and here we have another 1-2 of the wave 3, and we're now pushing higher in a wave 3 of a wave 3 of a wave 3, which should be very bullish. The key here on the chart, and at the moment there is no bear flag. Yeah, this can of course still play out to the downside. That's why I'm assigning it a 40% probability. But as long as certain conditions are fulfilled in this chart, we are pushing higher. We can count this impulsive. Now, this is the first time in basically 9 months I'm telling you that we can be carefully bullish. Yeah, you will remember I've been bearish since the end of November on Bitcoin with a target between 28.6 and 20k. We reached that perfectly. Yeah, we dropped briefly below 20k, but within a few days we recovered from there. We are perfectly in my overall reversal area between 20 and 28.6k now. Even here, I told you we cannot have finished yet. This is not a structure you will build new all-time highs on. We dropped, and this was the first time when we started to count this bullish. Already on the 24th of January, I counted this bullish, even though here I was still very careful. I made it only the primary expectation, the bullish one, as we broke above 23k, that key resistance level. I also posted on Twitter on the 18th of June, exactly when the low happened, that we can expect the biggest rally since the all-time high. To be honest, we see that at the moment across altcoins, Bitcoin as well, moving higher. So far, Bitcoin has made over 40%, and that is not bad. Yeah, not for Bitcoin, that's not bad. When Bitcoin gets moving, the altcoins will move as well, and we're pushing high. We made a new high, a new swing high here today or yesterday, and this is all playing out perfectly at the moment. There are a few options here. Not going to go through all of them, but we talked about this being a leading expanding diagonal as per the Elliott waves. In that scenario, we would be here in a fifth wave, and we can expect a sharp pullback very soon. This is not my primary expectation, because a leading expanding diagonal is quite rare also for Bitcoin. So however, we need to be a bit flexible here with the options. We need to be a bit flexible. At the moment, especially Bitcoin is not in a situation where we can clearly count impulsive waves. I mean, a larger impulsive wave structure like this, where with Ethereum, where we can count pretty straightforward. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not the case with Bitcoin. Bitcoin could be in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern as well. That would be a leading diagonal. That would be a bit less clear to count, and it would indicate that yes, we can push a bit higher, and we should really go above, you know, sort of the 2020, or let me just double check that. For Bitcoin, we should then push above 26.2k, also in the leading diagonal, because in a leading expanding diagonal, the wave 5 is normally the longest wave, and if it wants to be longer than the wave 3, it needs to go above $26,150. But overall, at some point there, we would expect then a sharp pullback in a larger wave 2, because then the leading diagonal would be finished here and we would come down. that is not my primary expectation. Primary expectation would be that we are unfolding here in an impulsive wave structure of a 1 2 1 2 1 2 setup, and we are now in the wave 3. The wave 3 target I gave you as well in previous videos, that is up here around 27k for the wave 3 in green. Yeah, from the low here, we said that we are now moving up. If we get above the descending trend line, we did. Yeah, we hit the resistance level at 24.9, came down in my reversal area again, reversed in here, moved up, failed to break, and now we're forming a cup and handle. A lot of questions here about this double top formation. Yeah, there is no double top formation in Elliott waves. There is also no cup and handle. Patterns still are relevant, but only if they really play out then in the end, yeah. So at the moment, this is still making higher lows, and you can see this even as a cup and handle, as I said, you know. So for now, the resistance is there as long as it's there, 24.9k, and we are, if we break this, this could push us to that 25.7 to 25.8 level in the first instance. Here expect some resistance, possibly a reversal, because the bearish scenario would indicate that this is an ideal level for a reversal, and then we could move down impulsively. So this is sort of an important level. Getting above that level will push us to that wave 3 target at 27.2k, and if we get to the wave 3 target, then we know it's probably not a leading expanding diagonal, and it's probably not the bearish pattern that is playing out here. So yeah, overall looking good for Bitcoin. Again, next target, if we hold this low now at 24.3k, then we should get to 25.75k. Yeah, this resistance area, and if we break above that, we can go higher. But that is a key decision area here for that wave. Okay, it's a key area. So then in the wave 3, I mean in the wave 3 you've done probably your wave 1, your wave 2, and we should now be in the wave 3 of the wave 3 here, and that should push us above that level. So yeah, interesting times here, exciting times. I mean, last week the stock market was bullish in line with expectations. The S&P 500 reached my target area. The Nasdaq did even overshoot my target area. Gold has reached my target area. Silver, they're all going well. If you want to see TAs on these, then take a look at my second channel, More Trading Online. But in line with that also, I'm carefully bullish for Bitcoin. Bit too early to, you know, talk about with full confidence that the low is in. So I'm only giving it a 60% probability at the moment. But yeah, certain conditions need to be fulfilled that we push higher. And one of those conditions is, as I said, that the last swing low here is holding at 24.3k. And then more importantly, even this wave 2 low at 23.6k. If we lose this one, then it could be that we are still in this yellow wave 2. But yeah, no reason to talk about that as long as we're holding those wave 2s. All right, and that's my update about Bitcoin. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, yeah, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.